What the world? This is Spirit with Let's Talk Podcast, brought to you on Monday nights or whenever we're available. Let's put it like that. So, there's been a lot going on with everything in this world of ours, and I just want to touch on a few things, difficulties, difficult. Um, First, I want to take time to send out some condolences and lifting up a few families. I'd like to go ahead and send out to Tammy Williams. We want to lift her up for the loss of her husband. Give her the strength to make it through, because I know I have been in that situation before. So losing anyone that you love is very, very hard. It took me 10 years to start even coming back to myself when I lost my husband. So we definitely, Let's Talk Podcast would like to lift her up and give her the strength and just keep her in our prayers. Then we also have B4I, who lost his brother about a month ago, and we want to lift him up, give him the strength. You know, sometimes people think because you are strong that when things happen, you're supposed to stay strong. That's not true. It's just not true, people. It's, we all fall short in places, and when we fall short, um, we want somebody to be there to lift us up. And I know that B is very strong, but we want to definitely let him know that we are lifting him up. We are praying for him. We're praying for his strength. We're praying for his family. So again, and then I also want to lift up a friend of mine in Jamaica, Steve, who has lost his mother. I've also been through that. That's very, very hard, to lose your mother, because you don't know where to begin. You don't know where to end. So we definitely want to lift him up. Again, just pray for his strength. He's definitely gonna need it. Let's lift him up. Pray for his family. Keep his kids lifted. Keep him lifted. Some of y'all know what it's like to lose your mother. So um, I got the news. I really didn't get the news. I just happened to be on WhatsApp and seen it, and just kind of reached out to make sure that he's okay. But again, that's in Jamaica. Then this one really hurt me very bad. So I had a friend that was from Jamaica. I met him the very first time I went to Jamaica. He was our photographer. He took all our pictures, made sure we had a good time at the club, and he's been my friend since 2017. But I got a bit of bad news. He ended up moving to the States. He lived in Virginia, got him a great job, was doing great, and last week I found out he passed away. That hurt me very, very bad because we just had a conversation, me and him. We just talked. He's sure that I'm okay. And to lose him, my friend, was very, very hard to receive that news. So just remember, love on your people. Call them, check on them. Make sure they are doing okay. Because we have to be there for each other. We have to stop going against each other. When it's hard out here, it is very hard. It really is. So I would just like to lift those families up, those 4 families that I just mentioned. Let's lift them up. Let's pray for them. Let's keep their families in the prayer and just keep them, making sure that they're strong. Because at the end of the day, it could be you on the other end with the knowledge, the information, or anything receiving this. Nobody lives forever. All of us got a day that we're going to leave. We don't know when, we don't know why, and we don't know how. So again, I just want to lift those families up. The Williams family, the Jones family, the Alexander family, and I don't know my friend's last name. I know it, but I can't pronounce it. But I call him Prince. So we want to lift Prince up, the Prince family up, and just give love to Jamaica and give love to the States too. So, we're living in difficult times, everyone. We really are. So let's be there for each other during hard times. Just because you think a person is strong don't mean that they can handle any and everything. Okay? So, with that being said, haven't seen you guys in a while. I went to Puerto Rico. I celebrated my birthday. Had a great time. Oh my God, did I have a great time. Even put a parrot on my shoulder, and I was just like overwhelmed, like scared to death, but I made it through. So I like to conquer things that I have not conquered before. And that was one of the things. I've always been around parrots and birds and things like that, but I've always been like, oh, don't touch me, and all of that. So I conquered that going to Puerto Rico. Then here it is a month later. After going to Puerto Rico, they say they don't have no water. They don't have no electric. So again, we have to lift each other up. This world is just like it's just getting raggedy and more raggedy. No matter where we at, no matter what country, no matter what state, everywhere is hot. Make sure people say drink water. Eat your fruits. Eat your fruits. That's the water you need. Eat your fruits. We are not telling you not to drink your water, but eat your fruits. That's the main water that you need. So with that being said, eat your fruits, everybody. Just eat your fruits. I would like to go ahead and talk about what we're going to talk about tonight, okay? So we are going to get into earth, wind, and fire, and the connection between the chakras, okay? The connection between the chakras. We will be right back as we get ready to present our topic. What you're about to hear, I do not have any rights to the music, but let's see if you know who this is. And the post was saying that the lady had started meditating, and she meditated for the gentleman that she wanted in her life.
Mm-hmm.
So remember, Let's Talk Podcast, we teach you how to connect within yourself.
That's right.
Nobody else. We're talking about yourself because you can't present or you can't be there for someone else if you're not ready to present for yourself. You have to be able to present for yourself. And presenting for yourself spiritually means grounding, stability, security, survival, connection to ancestors. So when
Mm-hmm.
you start doing these things, the ancestors they start coming and they start guiding you. Whether it's a dream, whether it's showing you something. This is why we tell you to do these things, okay? And it also connects you to the physical world. The physical world is where you have an intuition and you
There
like,
we
oh,
go.
I knew that was going to happen. So let me tell you something. So earlier this week, my daughter, she came to me and she said, oh, such and such is having a baby. So about 4 years ago, I told this lady that she was going to have a baby and she was going to have a girl. Well, doctors said they didn't know if that was going to happen. Well, here she is today, pregnant with a baby girl. So even though it did not happen when I presented it to her, the universe had already told me it was going to happen. So you got to have faith in yourself and your belief. And
Mm-hmm.
that, again, just what Sun God has said, you have to go within yourself. Because when you go within yourself, nobody can tell you anything.
That's right. I just,
If
I,
you
ju-
present something to somebody, girl, I don't think you should do that.
yeah.
Go ahead.
And I just recently posted something that said the best project that you can ever work on is yourself. You are your greatest investment.
Is you.
Is you. Nothing else. You are your greatest investment. That's where all of those chakras line up. That's where the earth, that's where the wind, that's where the fire comes. That's where your everyday inner system comes, your nervous system, basically. You can pretty much say that the chakra is it's all in one, it's connected to you. It's in your nervous system. So when spirit was talking about being able to communicate, that's part of the chakra. Being able to manifest what it is that you want, that's part of your chakra. All these represent different colors too. We'll break down the colors, but definitely this is where all of these colors align. But not only that, the crown chakra is here. That's where you really learn and your knowledge. You have to be able to open up that third eye. You have to be able to open up that eye to see what the most high is really trying to tell you. That's the highest form. How many chakras is it in the body? Spirit 7, right? 7,
7 that we pay attention to.
correct.
It's more than 7, but
Of
7 that we
course,
pay
of course.
attention to.
But 7, where 7 days of the week, the number 7, 7 chakras in the body. And those represents your different life cycles. 7 is a spiritual number. That's what Spirit Queen is. She's actually a 7 based on her birth number. So yeah, everything is
I
is
have 7
within.
grandchildren.
Everything is within. And she always say you have to be willing to unlearn, to relearn,
Now,
to learn.
when Earth when Earth is out of balance, that's when you get fear, anxiety, feeling
Mm-hmm.
disconnected or unstable. So when you feel fear, it's because you're not connected to yourself, which is your root chakra, which is at the base of the spine. That's your
Yes.
red chakra, okay?
Yes.
So whenever you're feeling like you're out of balance, if you fear something, if you feel, oh, I'm so, I hear a lot of people say, oh, I got anxiety. Well, you only have it because you're not connected to yourself. It's like you're lost. It's like putting
Yes.
blindfolds on a person and they're lost.
Yes.
But you don't have to be lost because again, let's go back to grounding, stability, security. That's where your yoga, your meditation come
There
in.
you
We teach
go.
you this every time we're on this podcast. We tell you to go outside, put your feet in the grass, hug a tree. Yeah, you might laugh, you might think it's funny, but guess what? These are the things that's going to balance you out. These are the things that's going to take that fear and that anxiety and those type of things away.
Yeah.
Like a tree with deep roots, we stand strong when we are grounded. A
Mm.
tree is in the ground, it's grounded. It stands tall and it stands strong. If you ground yourself, you will be just like a tree, no different. No different at all. But you have to ground yourself. You
Yes.
have to be ready to be grounded. That's just the bottom line. You can't be out here talking about, oh, I think and this and that,
Mm.
this and that. No, that's not how it works. You have to know what you know, what you know.
Yes.
So,
And
in order to do this, let's
hmm
talk about again what we're going to do. Walk, walking bare feet on earth, grounding, meditating in nature,
yes, very
not just
important.
behind these four walls, but in nature.
Very important.
You outside, go outside, get breathe. And while you're breathing, meditate, talk, speak your positive root chakra affirmations. It's important that you do these things. We are in the rut that we are in because we do not want to do the things that we're supposed to do. This is the norm that we're telling you to do. We're not telling you to do nothing extra. This is normal.
Yeah.
Normal is not waking up every morning, getting on the iPhone or getting on the Android 24 hours and 7 days a week. That's not the norm. That's
Yes.
what's draining you. That's
Yeah.
what's taking everything from you. And next week we have the next podcast. We have something that half of y'all probably didn't even know that we're gonna present because I doggone show didn't know it. And I just happened to be watching a movie and I researched it and I was just like, wow. And I asked my grandson who was young, yesterday. I was like, oh, I did? And he was like, yes.
Mm.
People, practice walking barefoot on earth. Take them tennis shoes off, throw them Crocs in the trash. Throw them
hmm
away. They're not good for you. It's okay to walk around barefoot. I remember when I was a young girl, and I remember my dad kept telling me, and my mom, put them shoes on, put them shoes on, put them shoes on. But for some reason, I could not put shoes on. It was meant for
hmm
me to walk barefoot, and I did not know back then that I was grounded.
There you
But see,
go.
they took that away. They gave us flip flops, they gave us sandals, they gave us this, they gave us that. And even though my mom and my daddy told me to put them shoes on, I cut my foot open on a piece of glass because somebody just destroyed earth, polluting. But guess what? I still want to walk bare feet. Even as an adult, if it was dirt in front of the house, I would take my shoes off and put my feet in the dirt. And it was just like, oh,
Me too.
it was the best feeling in the world. Now, why? I didn't know that. I didn't know what that meant. I just know I wanted to do it. Wind. Let's talk about wind. Wind is an element.
Yes.
It is the heart chakra.
Yes. And it
It is
represents
in the
air.
center of the chest.
Yes.
The color is green. It is either green or pink. The spiritual meaning is love and companion. Okay? Love and companion. Now, with that being said, let's talk a little bit about air. You want to touch on air with the heart
Yes,
chakra?
yes. So the air, actually, guys, it represents breath, communication. It also represents movement and life force. This is how you move through life and through life force. And then, speaking of communication, when your chakras are off balance, you're off balance. This will cause you to sabotage relationships, different connections, different blessings that you're trying to get. Just like Spirit said, if you feel off about anything, it's because your chakras are off and you're still dealing with trauma in the inside from your heart chakra and you're not releasing those things. And like I said, those are the things that causes you to sabotage those love relationships or the connections, the friendships, the blessings that you're trying to get in life. It causes you to sabotage that because you're steady living through fear instead of letting the wind, the air which represents us, instead of letting it flow, and where you can just flow through life easily by just staying grounded and being able to meditate and being able to take breaths. That's the most major thing. If you feel like that you're angry or you feel like you got anxiety or you just feel something, the air we breathe, you have to be able to take breath. That's why they call it breath work. You have to be able to breathe and release it out. It makes you feel that much better. Makes you feel that much better.
Okay. So, with the spiritual meaning, remember, is love, compassion, forgiveness,
Hmm.
freedom, and like she just said, the breath of life. When you're balanced, when your heart chakra is balanced, you have an open heart, you're more compassionate, and you're able to give and receive love. See, you don't have to
Hmm.
give love because you're in a relationship, but you should be
Hmm.
able to give love just out of balance with air. Then you have grief, loneliness, difficult trusting others. So when you're going through that, that means your heart chakra, your heart chakra is off balance. Okay? So, just like wind, the wind cannot be seen. You cannot see the wind, but its
Hmm.
presence can be felt just like love. So that's
Yes,
why I say you don't have to be in a relationship to love someone.
that's right. Or to
You
feel
should be able
someone.
to give love and you should be able to receive love.
I remember it was something that you
That's
said.
what that's what the wind.
Let me speak on something real quick, Spirit, what you just said, because that just made me laugh. But I remember a thought one time. You had told me you was like, I can feel my person. You can be able to feel your person and you can see them without even being present in front of them. Spirit Queen has done that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Spirit has done that. Spirit has done that a lot. And I know sometimes it
Yes.
may scare people, or if you're around people and people can actually see you, it makes you to be seen. Being seen is not actually a bad thing. But when a person sees you, that means that there's something in you too that's calling you. The Most High is calling you, and that person that's bringing that sin up out of you. That means that it's something in your evolution where you have to be able to be transformed. So being able to be seen and being able to feel something or feel someone inside without them even being around you, even a blessing in its own. It can be overwhelming, you know what I'm saying? But when a person can truly see you and you can truly see that person and you can truly feel that person without even being around them, a greater feeling. Go ahead, Spirit. I just wanted to say that.
Now, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
With air, we told you what to do, the practice what to do with earth. So with air is basically what she just told y'all. Breath work, forgiveness exercise, gratitude practices, loving kindness meditation. It's all in you, nobody
Mm-hmm.
else. This is something that you can get up and do every single day to make yourself better, to make yourself more happy, to make yourself more healthier. These are the things that you can do. So we talked about earth, we talked about wind. So now we're going to talk about fire.
Yeah.
So fire is the solar plex chakra. It's in the upper abdomen. It is
Yeah.
yellow like the sun. Spiritual meaning, personal power, confidence, transformation, courage, and purpose.
Mm-hmm.
When you are balanced, you definitely have strong self esteem, determination, and clear direction. You're not confused on what to do. But when you're out of balance, you have low confidence, you have anger, and you feel powerless. So if you're working from your solar plex and you feel, oh, I don't know if I can do that, you're dealing with your upper abdomen and you're making yourself sick because
Mm-hmm.
God gave you everything that you need. You ain't got to go ask nobody. You don't have to look for it. You don't have to do any of those things. Only thing you have to do is believe.
There
That's
you
all you
go.
have to do. And believing is doing exactly what we said. Strong self esteem, determination. I hear people all the time, oh, I want to start a business. Do you know I've been growing the garden for 8 years? And the reason why it's taking me 8 years because there's more dirt and we figure out what we done did wrong. Well, guess
Mm-hmm.
what? We finally got some stubs growing. We got some sage. We got some. I ain't got a sunflower growing. So I didn't give up, no matter
Right.
what the results is. Did you hear me say 8 years? That's a long time. I
Fire,
could have
fire,
gave up
listen,
the
y'all.
first year.
Fire is your
But I
spark.
was determined.
Fire is your spark, guys.
Yes.
It's your spark.
Yes.
It's the energy of action. You know what I'm saying? And it's what turns your dreams into reality. And without fire, if you don't have that fire, that spark, you don't have nothing. You have to be able to get on a going, like Spirit said. Even though it took her 8 years, she never gave up. You still got to keep going no matter what. You still got to keep that fire going no matter what. Otherwise, somebody else fire gonna be firing and lit and lighting off
Yes.
while you still here trying to figure it out.
Yes. 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 And with fire, fire transform everything it touches. You know
Mm-hmm.
why? Think about fire, how it fast it moves. Think about fire. Think about it. If you touch fire, it instantly catches on to something and burns. So, fire transforms everything it touches. Your inner fire transfer challenges into wisdom, which transfer wisdom into product.
Yes.
You have not, because you put your feet, you have not up there talking about, oh, you know what? I want to start this t-shirt business. Oh, I could do this and I could do that. You ain't wrote none. You ain't drawn none. You ain't researched none. So you ain't talking about nothing.
Yep.
Where is that fire that make you want to get on the computer? You're on the phone 24/7. Why you just don't research? What do I need to get started?
Listen.
What do I need to get started? In this big old world, it's a million t-shirt companies. But guess what? When God give it to you, it opens up different doors. When God gives it to you, it ain't the same as Billy. It ain't the same as Sarah because God gave it to you. God woke you up and said, this is what you need to do.
Yes.
This is what you need to do. Practice sun meditation, positive affirmation, goal settings. Set your goals. Don't be just talking about a t-shirt company. Set your goals. Once you set your goals, oh my goodness.
Come on.
Once you start writing, the universe said, oh, she doing what she said she was going to do. Or he's doing what he said he was going to do. Let's go ahead and open up the door just a little bit. Because
Mm-hmm.
see, the universe ain't going to never give you everything all at once. Because the
Mm-mm.
universe want to make sure that you work for it.
That's
Because if you
right.
work for it, you're going to have it for a long period of time.
And you gotta
A
remember.
long period. It ain't going to be for no here and now.
That's right. And y'all gotta remember, earth grounds us, wind moves us, and fire transforms us. So together it creates balance. Creates balance.
Yeah.
Creates balance.
The sacred connection. Earth grounds us. Earth gives us roots. Wind connects us. Wind teaches us to breathe, love, and trust. Fire transforms us. Fire awakens our power and our purpose. Together, they create a spiritual journey. Earth is stability, wind is expansion, and fire is transformation.
Listen.
It's within you, not your boyfriend, not your mama, not your kids.
See you.
Now, guess what? They can teach it to theirs. Now you have built a community. Somebody cooking, somebody got a product, somebody got this going on, and the next thing you know, you got a McDonald's. And I'm not talking about McDonald's. I'm just saying now you got a company that's nationwide.
Mm-hmm.
You got to start somewhere. How many people that you know they started in the kitchen cooking, and now they got restaurants that you going to eat at? They started somewhere. God give you the vision. You got to manifest it. You got to write it. Once you write it, God say, okay. Then once you write it, you can look at it and you say, you know what? I got another idea. You write that idea. Then you research it. Then God give you a name. And you keep going and going and going and going and going. I've had people on my podcast that have great businesses now. They have started their own business because they believe.
Mm-hmm.
They manifest. They groundwork. They change their diet. They change what they put in them. They change the people that they keep. All of it matters.
Hmm.
Once you start changing, God gonna move stuff right on out your way. Cause what's for you is for you. And can't nobody else have what God has for you.
That's right.
Nobody. So with that being said, the last question is, you want to read that?
Yes. Which element is calling for your attention today? Earth for grounding, wind for healing, fire for transformation, or all of the above. Now, if all of the above is calling for you, that means you need to get in alignment. That means you need to go balance out your chakras. That means you need to get out in nature. That means you need to get on your knees. That means you need to go meditate. Whatever it is, how your prayer is, or however you got it, that's to get your chakras in alignment with yourself so you can be balanced. That's what you have to do.
I am so into this that my daughter, I don't know if y'all can see this, but my daughter, she knows that I'm really into this grounding, trying to get the pebble, the stone. And she went to another place and she brought this back for me. And she brought this back for me
Hmm.
because she knows that I'm really into this. This is not just no here and now. Things will change. You might not see the change right now. If you are going through something, please reach out to us. Let us know what you're going through. We can help you get through it. A death is very hard to accept, especially a mother, a husband, a wife, or even a child.
Yes.
Not saying other deaths aren't, but those are the hardest ones. Those are the people that need to be grounded. Those are the people that anxiety, fear, everything else, loneliness, all that's gonna kick in. But there's a community out here to help you. It's a community of us. And even if Let's Talk Podcast can't help you, it's a whole nother 1,000 people that can help you.
There it is.
We have to come together as one. And with that being said, we're going to close out Let's Talk Podcast. We will see you again in a couple weeks. Everybody be safe, stay prayed up, stay meditated, stay grounded, do breath work, positive affirmations. And when we come back, we're going to talk to you about that AI.
And
The
water.
AI that so many people are jumping on. So many people. I just watched a movie yesterday about AI, but I ain't gonna get into that. We're gonna talk about that when we come back on the podcast. We want to thank you for your time, your energy, your trust, your belief. Every time we log in and you're here, we want to thank you because you are the reason why we keep coming back, whether you believe or whether you don't. You keep coming even if you don't believe, because it's something telling you on the inside, this is where I need to be. This is why we keep doing this. We might not do it like when we first started. We did it every Monday night, but it don't matter. Whenever we show up and we show out.
Yes.
And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and let Sun Goddess close us out.
And remember, guys, remember to be love and be love. Be of positivity, be of kindness, and just be you and soar to your highest thing, no matter what anyone says about you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to fit in for the next person. Just be yourself. Love on you. Self love is the best love. When you align your chakras, you align the right connections and you align the right people around you. Get out, meditate, do some yoga, even exercise. Whatever it is that you need to do to be in alignment, do it. We love y'all, and that's all I gotta say. Peace,
Peace.
love, and light.
And tell a friend to tell a friend, and make sure you share this podcast. Let's talk earth, wind, fire, and chakras. Very important. This is what I'm asking you guys to share. Have a great evening. Stay safe. Keep your family safe. Stay prayed up. Manifest. Walk in nature. Touch them feet on that grass. It ain't going to hurt nothing. Peace, love, and light.